What's up, guys? It's Azaran here, and we are back with some more MPL coverage, this time of the non-Sun and Moon metas. This is the Bloom Doom Glooms versus the Blackthorn Bucks. Bloom Doom Glooms on the closer side here. We've got, this is Dak. Yeah, this is Dak versus Win. Win has Fairy, Dak has Fighting with Mega Gallade. Mega Gallade is kind of cool. So, and once again, we're in Oras. Win leads off with Clef. Clef Key, not Clef. And Cobalion goes for the taunt onto the Clef Key. He goes into Cobalion here. Spreads the wave. Cobalion's gonna go for the Iron Head as this Clef is gonna eat the Berry. Gets up the rocks, no flinch. I can respect that. Flinch play. As he goes for the Flamethrower here. Cobalion goes for the Iron Head. Boom. Clef gets flinched now. Cobalion gets paralyzed here. Clef gets paralyzed here. So it's a nice juicy Parafest. Iron Head here. Clef gets the Flamethrower off. Still not able to kill the Cobalion. Cobalion switches out into Keldeo here, as Clef is switched out for Clef Key. Back into Cobalion we go. Switch out into Clefable. Probably just a sack fodder. Boom. Goodbye. So Cobalion is at 42% here. DNC comes out now. This thing is just going to eliminate something off the face of the earth with a Moonblast. Goodbye. Going to Terrakion, which is obviously Scarfed. He's going to double out into Keldeo as the NC goes for the Protect. So, yep, goodbye Breloom. Goodbye. Sacking that. Going to Terrakion here. He's going to go for the Protect. Win's got no loss. And now Dak's going to double. And Win just stays in and predicts. I mean, not like he needs to. He's got a bunch of other fairy mons and he can just set up with Azu or Klefki. Terrakion goes for the Earthquake here on Tokus. Tokus goes for the Air Slash. Does a decent amount. So Dax is just sacking this just to bring in Heracross, I'm assuming. Yep. He's going to bring in Heracross here. Go for the Stone Edge. He's going to knock out the Tokus. That's cool and all, but Klefki's going to come out. Now he's going to set up his juicy screens. No, he's going to go for the T-Wave here. As Edge does a decent amount, 22%. Klefki goes for the Spikes. Heracross just continues to click Stone Edge. Reflect comes out. And at this point, does he have Light Screen? T-Wave? No. Anyway, we go to Slurpuff here. So how this Slurpuff is playing with fire here. Slurpuff goes for the Drain Punch. Gets the crit, knocks out the Slurpuff. So this Heracross is now at +2. Now we go into Azu, who's still going to outspeed thanks to the 1/4 speed of Gen 6. Now Klefki comes out. A burn or a miss here. Hydro misses. Boom. And Win is able to take that 2-0. Pretty simple win for Win, I think. Because it's Fairy versus Fighting. We'll move on to the next battle. Now we have Shiba versus Attribute. Shiba with Fairy. Attribute with Psychic with Hoopa. Shiba's going to lead off with Diancie here, as Attribute leads off with Jirachi. Diancie just goes straight for the Protect. It's free. Jirachi goes for the Iron Head. Klefki comes out as Jirachi goes straight for the U-turn. Maybe not the rocks. Victini comes out now, and the switch in is Diancie, which does about half. Attribute is going to go into Gardevoir as Diancie goes for the Earth Power. Gardevoir goes for the Moonblast here because that's Scarf Guard and bops that Diancie. So now out comes Sylveon. Sylveon goes for the Shadow Ball. That looks to be Spec Shadow Ball. And it destroys Jirachi. So now Klefki comes out as Jirachi goes for a U-turn again. And now we're back into Victini, claiming another soul. Klefki goes for the Reflect here, as V-Crate is not able to knock it out, because screens are broken. Attribute's going to switch out into Slowbro, as Klefki gets up the Light Screen. Sylveon's going to come out here, as Slowbro goes for the Scald. Now a free Hyper Voice, or a free Shadow Ball actually, not Hyper Voice. Yeah. It's going to knock out the Gardevoir here. So Sylveon looks to be the win condition at this point. It's Mega Latios here. Mega Latios goes for the Defog, defogging the screens away. Shadow Ball comes out, does half to the Latias. Attribute's going to switch out obviously into Hoopa. Boom. Shadow Ball does 37%. That's still a decent chunk. Now Clef is the switch in, and T-Bolt does 35%. That's honestly not that much. Jirachi comes out as Clef goes for the T-Wave, completely neutralizing this Jirachi now. Clef's going to switch back into a Azumarill here as Jirachi gets up its rocks. Azu's going to go for the Belly Drum. He's ready. Oh yeah, the Latios is whittled, so it makes sense. Out in the Slowbro we go. On the knockoff, eats it up with the Cold Berry, but the Cold Berry eats the Cold Berry, but it's still not enough. Aqua Jet is just off the mark on Latios. Latios is a tank. Ice Beam comes out from the Latios, gets a crit. Hyper Voice comes out. Goodbye, just to prevent the Hoopa, just in case. Victini's gonna go for the V-Crate here. Knock out the Sylveon. I thought it could have put in some more work. But Klefki's here. We got Jirachi coming out. T-Wave. Klefki's probably going to get up a screen now. Reflect. Boom. Ironhead only does 12%, so he'll be able to get up screens. Now he's going to switch out, actually, into Clefable. Being able to eat that up here. I think he's going to start to Calm Mind here. Yep. This Clef is going to go straight for the Calm Mind at this point. Take advantage of the screens for the time being. Jirachi's not getting parried, which is really awesome. The thing is, this Reflect is going to, after the Reflect is over, Ironhead's going to do 40, so the Clef is going to have to recover a lot. Alright, so Jirachi gets parried there. That's good for Shiba, as Clef goes for the Calm Mind. Jirachi stays going for the Ironhead. This is his best play. Clef goes for the Calm Mind again. Jirachi gets fully parried there. Clefable goes for the Moonblast, does 32%, gets a special attack drop. U-turn comes out, so now we're going to go into Big Dick Victini here. We'll see how much this Clef takes from it. 63%. Alright, so that's Scarf damage. Goes for the T-Wave, dead Victini. So Clef is busted, gets fully parried. Yeah, Clef is busted. Boom, Moonblast does over half to the Victini, so it's a nice solid 2-hit KO. Boom, goodbye Victini. Now we go into Jirachi here. Moonblast does 32%. Ironhead gets a crit at 61. I feel like though Clef wins, it's in the long run. Attribute's gonna get fully parried, and Jirachi is doing more damage to this, or Clef is doing more damage to the Jirachi than the Jirachi can do to the Clef. Especially being slower, it's not gonna work out. Moonblast is able to knock out the Jirachi, and at that point, this is a GG. Unless this is like Gunk Shot mixed. Hoopa goes for the Thunderbolt, trying to get that crit para, full para, but it's to no avail. And Clef showing its dominance in the Oras metagame once again. So now we'll move on to Black and White. We've got Vid versus Hound here. Vid's rocking a flying team. Not too different from what we see nowadays, honestly. Like, for both of these teams. Aerodactyl comes out versus Garchomp as leads. Arrow goes for the taunt. Hound predicts that and goes straight for the outrage here. This Arrow has a sash though. He's going to get up his rocks as a last ditch effort, and outrage is going to knock out the Aerodactyl. This Garchomp is Lum though, so now we go into Lando here. Garchomp goes for the outrage again, gets a crit, which honestly blows. Yeah, blows. So now Thundurus goes for the HP Ice here. Kieran Black comes out now, probably Scarfed, as Zapdos is the play of choice. As Kieran goes straight for the Ice Beam, Vid has no switches. He gets frozen just to add insult to injury. But it didn't matter. I mean, he was faster anyway. But this is the principle. Togekiss should be able to live an Ice Beam. Yep, get a T-Wave off. There we go, neutralizing the threat of Scarfed Kyurem. But there are other threats abound, such as Dragonite. Togekiss goes for the Roost here. Switching out Togekiss into Dragonite, as Dragonite goes straight for the Outrage, completely obliterating it. Now we go into Thunderous Therian formation, HP Ice, gonna knock it out. Kieran Black comes out. He has to hope for a full para here at this point. Nope. Yeah, he's gonna switch into Togekiss. Gets the full para. Clutch full para there. As Salamence is the switch in. Does 40%. But Outrage is going to do not that much. Holy shit. So Togekiss is going to click T-Wave once again. Togekiss is going to go for the Roost here. Salamence continues to go for the Outrage. Gets confused now. Vid's going to Roost it off. Wait till he hits himself or gets fully parried. One of the two. Togekiss is going to go for the Roost here. There you go. Salamence hits itself in confusion. Togekiss misses the Air Slash, but Salamence gets fully parried. Togekiss misses a second Air Slash. Confusion is ended. So we're back to square one. So Vid has to start stalling again for full pairs or confusion hacks when Outrage is over. And we're going to skip that. Yeah, so now Hound gets confusion on his Salamence. Vid stays roosting. Gets fully parried here. So now Togekiss hits the Air Slash. Third time's a charm. Goodbye. Into Latios we go. Latios goes for the T-Bolt. Does 65%, but the Togekiss gets parried. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. But also what I don't get is why didn't Vid T-Wave there. Anyway, Thundurus goes for the hidden power, is able to knock out the Latios. Latios comes out. HP Ice does 39% of the Latios. Goes for the light screen, as Togekiss is the switch in. And Healing Wish comes out. And I think that's all she wrote at this point. Ice Beam is going to knock out this this Togekiss. And Thundurus is going to come out. He has to hope for like a pair. Oh, Focus Blast or crit through a Focus Blast. He doesn't get it. He hits the Focus Blast miraculously though. And Hound is able to take a 1-0 victory. Crit on Landorus really sucked, honestly. That crit on Landorus really sucked, but I mean, that's the game you play. Nothing you can do about it. So we'll move on to the next black and white battle, which is Death on Wings versus Xerath. Death on Wings getting this black and white ground team. Xerath rocking the same dragon. Well, not really the same dragon team. There's a Hydreigon on this one. So, Death on Wings leads off with Lando. Xerath leads off with Garchomp. Lando goes straight for the HP Ice. Does 90% to the Garchomp as the Garchomp gets his rocks up. Xerath switches out into Kyurem Black here, as Lando goes for another hidden power. If it's choice, then that's probably choice Lando. As Death on Wings goes into Gastro, just sacking it to the Outrage. Or not. He goes into Hippo here. Outrage only does 37, so that's Scarf. Yeah, he's going to just recover back his health here. Yeah, Hippo's going to slack off. And now I think Hippo should get his rocks up here. Yep, he gets his rocks up as Hydra is the switch. Death on Wings switches out into Gastro, just sacking it. Dark Pulse comes out, knocks out the Hydreigon. And now Excadrill comes out. Nope, Nidoking, Scarf Nidoking. He's going to switch out and just sack the Garchomp here. Ice Beam, boom, goodbye. I guess he didn't want to take like Rough Skin from Garchomp. Now Latios comes out and goes for the Scarf Draco Meteor, because I'm sure that's definitely Scarf Nidoking, or that was just a King bluff. Now Excadrill is here. Excadrill is going to click Iron Head, Banded Iron Head. Boom, goodbye. Dragonite. Dragonite goes for the Extreme Speed, gets 36% off. Now Hydreigon comes out. Now he can freely click Earthquake, I feel. Alright, Death on Wings goes into Hippo here. Takes the Earth Power from the Driller. And Dark Pulse comes out. Goodbye. Okay, my question is, damn, why was Excadrill not banned in Monotype? Or was it... It was because of the Weather Guards, because probably Water Mono was running around rampant. Because, yeah, I forgot Weather is infinite in Gen 5. So Excadrill is here. Just going to click Earthquake now. I think it's a GG at this point. Well, I mean, the Latias can live, but... Yeah, and Death on Wings realizes that, so he's going to go into Lando, try to get some chip damage on it. Latias goes for the Reflect, though. Oh, he got played. Stone Edge does 20%. Trying to get that high crit rate. But instead, Lottie gets the crit with the Stone Edge. Now we go into Excadrill here. Ironhead comes out, trying to flinch the Lottie down. And he is successful in his flinching endeavors. And boom. Dragon Pulse comes out from the Lottie instead of like a Healing Wish of sorts. So Latias goes down. Kyurem Black comes out. He goes for the Outrage. Wait a minute. That's a slow-ass drill. So, Mamo's going to go for the Ice Shard here as Kyurem goes for the Outrage and knocks that out. What was that? Excadrill not faster? Was that Excadrill not faster? Did I not see it being Mold Breaker or something? Was it Scarf Mold Breaker? Let me check here. Oh, it was Mold Breaker. So I guess Sand Rush was probably banned in Monotype. Well, I wouldn't know, but that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, because that would be broken. Eternal Sand, like that'd be so broken. Now we move on to the final battle here, Mono Threat, and this week's Mono Threat is Flying. So we've got Torkoal versus Affair or Natalie. I think this is. Yeah, this is Natalie. Yeah. So they both rock an Articuno. One has a Thunderous T. Both have Dragonites and Lando Eyes. We'll see. Torkoal leads off with Lando Eye, or Natalie leads off with Skarm, goes for the U-turn. Into Dragonite we go. Natalie gets up with her rocks. D-Dance comes out from Dragonite as Skarmory goes for the Whirlwind. Straight into Zapdos we go. Torkoal's probably going to go for the Defog here onto the Landorus. Boom. Defog comes out. Alright, and Natalie just goes straight for the Rock Slide, and your Defogger died. Now this Lando is mixed with HP Ice. Does a fuck ton to the Dragonite. Dragonite goes for the Ice Punch, able to knock out the Lando Eye. Back into Skarmory we go, as Torkoal's going to switch out into Celesteela here. You could win with this. Celesteela's going to go for the Leech Seed though, as Skarmory goes for the Whirlwind. Back into Torkoal's own Landorus. Landorus is going to get his rocks of his own, as Skarmory continue to Whirlwind out Torkoal's team. But the Leech Seed is whittling Skarmory down. Skarmory's going to go for the Iron Head here on the Articuno, but the Articuno can't successfully stall this thing out. Articuno is going to go for the Roost, as Skarmory goes for a Roost of his own here. Articuno is going to go for the Ice Beam to do 58% and freeze the Skarmory, so that is really shitty. That's really shitty. But Articuno is now able to knock out that Skarmory. Now we go into Aerodactyl here. Torkoal's just going to sack this. Oh, it's like an Ice Shard, the tech. So Edge is going to be able to knock out the Articuno. And we go back into Landorus here. Aerodactyl goes for the Aqua Tail, and goodbye, Torkoal's Landorus. Now we go into Celesteela, which I think should have been the initial switch. As Celesteela goes for the Rock Slide, able to KO the Aerodactyl. He gets the Spadef boost here. Will it be enough for the Thunderous? Oh, he's got the Wacken Berry, and he would have lived with the Spadef boost. So now Celesteela gets a Leech Seed off. He can do Protection shenanigans here. Yup. So he's going to live another Thunderbolt. That's cool. Yeah, he definitely lives another Thunderbolt here. But Torkoal's just going to go straight into Thunderous Eye, predicting that well. And now he's got... This Thunderous goes for the HP Ice, but Torkoal's prepared with the Yache Berry. Now he goes for Agility. Now he's just going for game here. It's over at this point. HP Ice comes out from Thunderous Eye. Or Thunderous T, actually. Dragonite has a Yache Berry of his own, unfortunately, though, as Dragonite goes straight for the Ice Beam. Dragonite goes for the E-Speed, able to knock out Torkoal's Thunderous. So now we go into Dragonite. Torkoal's Dragonite goes for the E-Speed here. And Articuno comes out. Dragonite's going to continue to go for the E-Speed, as the Articuno goes for the Ice Beam. And I think that's a GG. Actually, yeah, it's a GG for Natalie, because Articuno is faster than Celesteela. Oh no! Oh no. Ice Beam is not enough, and Celesteela is able to knock it out with a Flamethrower. So Torkoal is able to take a close 1-0 victory. Freeze sucked. The freeze sucked, but once again, it's Pokemon. So, hope you guys enjoyed coverage of the non-Sun and Moon metas, and I will see you guys in the next video.